loves. Welcome back to the Holiday Hooblywuddy. It's your girl, Matthews here. This is Merry Thickness for like 2 more days, kind of. And in today's reading, we are receiving messages from Spirit all about your next glow up, the transition, the transformation that you are currently undergoing. What do you need to hear about it? Maybe it's going to be some support. Maybe it's going to be a mindset shift. Maybe it's going to be some confirmation. Let's get into the piles and find out. There are 3 pictures on your screen, so choose the picture or pictures that stand out the most to you, and I will see you at your reading. Your timestamps are already in the description box.
Yeah, she bad. Yeah, I fuck with her persona. Picture perfect, her name Lisa, fuck the Mona. Bitches wanna be her, so they out here trying to clone her. Yeah, all these bitches bad, but they ain't got nothing on her. Damn, she bad. Yeah, she thick. Picture perfect, they gon' have to wife her quick.
Hello, my loves. Welcome to pile number 1. If you choose the first image or the first pile, this is your reading. And we have to do one of those things where we look at the thumbnail for just a little while longer because the messages that I'm getting from Spirit are coming so powerfully from your picture. It is a glass and champagne is being poured, but the champagne is overflowing over the cup. Is it actually overflowing, or does it just look like it's overflowing? I mean, yeah, it's about to overflow, but in my mind, I can see it overflowing. It looks like to like the left side, it's overflowing, and the text on top of the picture says it all worked out. And there was a TikTok viral sound or something. Was that this year? Was that a million years ago? I don't know, and I don't care. But there was a TikTok viral sound that was just like, let it all work out. Okay. So I feel like what's coming for you, pile number 1, this glow up that you are undergoing right now is a lot of things working out for you. And now they're seeing that song, Congratulations. I think it's by Post Malone. Now they always say congratulations. You are about to have this experience. It feels like satisfaction. It feels like, yeah, a deep sense of satisfaction, a deep sense of I got what I wanted. Everything came together. It all worked out for me. It all worked out in my favor. So there could have been negative experiences that you had that you felt like, sometimes it felt like the bad things were happening to you, but you're about to have an experience or you're undergoing a transformation where you're seeing and you're realizing it was all happening in my favor. It was all happening for me, not to me. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of just moments. They're showing me hindsight is 2020. So I feel like you're having a lot of moments, or you're about to be having a lot of moments. This is one of those readings where everybody just looks like they're at a different place on the timeline. So you're just going to have to take what resonates. But what I want to say is you're about to have a lot of moments and realizations where it's like, I actually understand exactly why XYZ different thing happened. And that thing put me on this journey, and that thing triggered me to go down this path, and it made me do blah, 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 blah. And because I did that, I actually ended up making a completely different choice and being put on the right path. And it's just kind of like this energy of like, I wouldn't change anything on my journey because it worked out abundantly. Your word is overflow. Okay. By the end of this reading, I need you to put that in the comments section. Overflow. Get ready for overflow, overflowing blessings. Amos 9:13. It won't be long now. God's decree, it says he will basically bring you so many blessings quick and fast, one on the foot of another, one behind another, one on the foot of another. I don't know the verse. I don't know the verse verbatim. Blessings so much, so abundant that your head will swim. Overflow. And it's happening quickly. So let's get into this. Hi. Okay. Let's get into this with your die. Tapping into pile number one's energy and this glow up. Spirit, what do you have to say to pile number one about this glow up? We have, hold on. Sometimes you have to look at the other ones to make sure. We have Venus in the 7th house in Scorpio. Okay. I'm already getting some stuff, of course, about relationships. Venus is relationships. The 7th house is relationships. Scorpio is transformation, deep, intense relationships. But the 7th house can also be business relationships. So I'm not getting so much that this is exclusive to romance. But let's see. What is Venus? Oh my God. I love the fur on this shawl, but not right now. Okay. What is Venus? What is Venus? We have the moon. Okay. So this is your feminine energy. You are experiencing a glow up in your feminine energy, in your femininity. You are experiencing a glow up where you are now tapping into, or you're being encouraged to tap into your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is your receptive energy. Your feminine energy is the energy of allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to be taken care of, allowing yourself to be supported. With this energy of the moon, if you have been having challenges around your womb space and your uterus, this isn't medical advice. Go see a licensed medical doctor or whatever the fuck. You get what I'm saying. But what I'm getting here is I've been having this conversation so much ever since Jupiter moved into Cancer. It's like all of the sensitive psychic women, like, weird stuff has been going on with like their womb and like all of that stuff. Things have been just like really weird, and I feel like if that message is for you, you're just going to understand, and that's just going to resonate with you. So basically, one of the messages coming through from Spirit is, as you continue to heal your relationship with receiving, as you continue to heal your feminine energy, as you continue to allow yourself to be more sensitive, as you continue to tap into your intuition, as you continue to heal and process the emotional wounds and stuff from your past, that Scorpio energy is an energy of healing. It's an energy of releasing fear, shame, and guilt. If you're not doing this already, your next steps are to work on releasing the fear, shame, and guilt that you feel around receiving, taking from others, getting your needs met, expressing how you feel and what you need. I see you healing that, transforming that, transcending in that area of life, that receptive area of life. This moon energy, this is your feminine energy, this is your emotional energy. It's your receptive energy. And what I was trying to say earlier was, as you continue to heal, you're going to experience physical sensations. Our emotions store so much. And so if you're having a moment, if you're having an emergency, go to the doctor. If you're having an emergency, go to the emergency room, right? Also, if you're having a moment where there's some weird stuff that's going on around your womb, and, you know, you're down there area, it's because one of the things that I've been taught and that I really believe is that our womb space holds so much pain and trauma, and it can be stored there, especially when we have experienced things that have hurt us and hurt our femininity. What I get with this energy, Scorpio is ruled by Mars. It's a masculine energy, even though it's feminine water. Your femininity is soft. Your receptivity is soft. When the feminine feels unsafe, the feminine becomes hardened. So pile number one, you have had an experience or experiences where you became hardened. And what that might look like in a practical sense is being very hyper independent. I don't need anyone. I don't rely on anyone. I don't trust other people to show up for me. I'm not going to ask other people for help. I'm going to do everything myself. I don't have to ask you for help. I don't want to have to ask you for help. I'm going to do everything by myself. Now they're singing the song Miss Independent, not by Neo, but by Kelly Clarkson. What happened to Miss Independent? She fell in love. Seventh house energy, Venusian energy, romantic energy. You're tapping into your feminine energy and you are preparing to allow yourself to receive, to be taken care of in a romantic relationship and in your career and by money. Literally, this is allowing yourself to be taken care of. And as you are healing this stuff, as you're healing those abandonment wounds that made you responded to abandonment by becoming hyper independent. As you're healing those deep abandonment wounds, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that release in your womb space. So if you're having that moment, they're saying it's just cleaning. Okay? Energetically, there's some cleaning that's been going on. So you'll know that that's for you, and take what resonates, even if you're not dealing with like physical sensations and stuff. But I feel like some of you will resonate with that experience of what's going on. Things are really weird. I know I was talking to a friend of mine and she was like, yeah, I was having some crampings during ovulation, which is like rare for me, and I was having some spotting, and then I had a similar experience like yesterday, which is really weird and like really rare for me. And so I literally have been like, what the hell is going on? And so Spirit is giving us the answer that we need. You're cleaning, you're clearing, you're cleansing, you're releasing. When you've done some deep healing, maybe you were in the mini mastermind with me, right? When you've done some deep healing work, maybe you're in therapy, you've done some deep healing work, maybe you're doing your journaling, you're doing DIY, whatever. As you process and as you release all of those emotions, you're going to experience some physical sensations as your body levels up, as your body shifts. It doesn't just have to be in your womb space, but the moon is a really big card of the womb. So that's coming through strongly. Okay. Oh my God, it's almost been 10 minutes already. Okay. Seventh house, the Empress. Shut up. Shut up. And literally, we have death at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio card. The Empress. And what is that? She's pregnant with the what? A baby in the womb. And then the timer goes off. We'll take that as a confirmation because I'm just not done yet. Baby in the womb. What I feel is that you have been healing stuff on a generational level. Experiences that women have had in your family for generations around receiving, around receptivity. It doesn't have to go far back. Well, no, I feel like it does. A couple generations, at least two. Really, I feel three. Of women not being safe in their femininity. Because you have to think about it. The feminine is receptive. And the feminine requires trust, requires honesty, and requires integrity. It's incredibly vulnerable to be in your feminine energy. And so if you had an experience in your family lineage where women were in the feminine position, but really they were just living in a household with a man who made all of the money and had all of the control, their feminine wasn't safe, even though on paper they were being taken care of. Or you had an experience where it was the opposite experience, where the women in your family line somewhere were incredibly independent. They're going to have their own. They're going to do their own thing. They're a single mother, possibly. That feminine is still not safe. I have to do everything by myself. The feminine does not thrive doing everything by herself. The feminine thrives in community. The feminine thrives in interdependence. So there's a deep transformation that's happening around your femininity. You're feeling this in your womb space. It's intergenerational. And it's about leveling up what you're able to create. Your next level of receiving, your next level of income is a next level of being supported. And your next level of being supported is linked to your next level of femininity, your next level of feminine embodiment. You're tapping into your next level, which means people are always going to have to take care of you. And let me give you an example. Let's say you work and you are like an independent contractor, or you're somebody who works on projects. So you're not getting hired onto a job to be at that job forever. You're somebody who is getting hired for this particular project to work on XYZ thing. Your next level of success in your business looks like being the woman who always has a project, being the woman who always has a project lined up. That next level requires you to be in your feminine enough that you trust the world to show up for you. You trust another project to come. You trust people to want to hire you again. You trust people to speak highly of you. You trust people to support you. You trust community. Your next level of income, if you're an entrepreneur, or even if you're just healing your relationship with money, your next level of income requires next level trust, next level femininity, next level receptivity. I trust money to show up. I trust money to grow and expand. I trust money in my investments to multiply. I trust and expect money to show up for me. I trust money to be reliable for me. With that abandonment, that wounded feminine energy, that hardened feminine energy, I'm not going to trust money. I'm not going to trust people. I'm not going to trust opportunities, because what if I'm disappointed? I'm not going to trust them because what if I expect them to show up and they don't actually show up? So I'm going to stay at my current level even though I'm dissatisfied. I'm going to stay at my current level even though I don't like the amount of money that I'm making. I'm going to stay at my current level even though the jobs are on and off, even though sometimes I don't have consistent work. I'm going to stay at my current level because my next level requires trust. I'm not willing to give that trust. I don't feel safe to give that trust. Okay. So your message coming through from spirit is to really be focusing so hardcore on your root chakra right now. Okay. I have my earth tuning fork right here. You're so welcome. Just tap into that energy and frequency. This earth tuning fork is meant to ground you, meant to help you feel safe and secure, meant to help you regulate your nervous system. Just sit here for a second and breathe in that vibration of earth, that safety and security. It is safe to receive. It is safe to be in your next level of receiving. It is safe to trust and expect money to show up for you. It is safe to expect the world to show up for you. It is safe to expect men to show up for you. It is safe to expect love to come in. Literally, with the energy of Scorpio, we're dealing with fear. And the moon can also be a card of fear. So give me one more card, Spirit. What's Scorpio? And then we're going to be done. Judgment. And then the Sage. Come on, releasing. Come on, releasing. First of all, these are all major arcana cards. Just realized that. We've got the expansion at the bottom of the deck, the shedding snake. And just ignore, I practice magic with fire and candles. So sometimes this deck can be, she's a little toe up from the flow up sometimes. And that's not a crime because she does what I need her to do. Amen? Okay. So judgment is an epiphany. It's a realization. It's a choice that we have made. It's a decision that we make after reviewing our previous choices. Judgment, the transcendence. You've been having a moment up until now, recently, whatever, where you've been struggling. You've been struggling. And I feel like spirit is like, I'm here. I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to support you. I'm willing to give to you. But you've been telling that story. Nobody's on my side. Nobody's helping me. Or like the resources that I need aren't available to me. The support that I need isn't available to me. The people that I need support from can't support me. The people that I want to pay me can't afford me. You've been telling that story. I'm not supported. I'm not supported. And so you've been having moments where it kind of feels like you're drowning. It feels like there's so much that's going on. It feels overwhelming. And the message that's coming through from Spirit is there is support that is available to you. An affirmation that I shared with the last mini mastermind that we did last weekend is I am opening up more and more to the idea that money wants to flow to me. I am opening up more and more to the idea that money wants to flow to me. Write that down. Write that in the comments section. You need to remember that, and you need to practice that. I'm opening up more and more to the idea that money wants to flow to me. You're not forcing yourself. You're not forcing yourself to pretend that you have a great relationship with money. That is a transitional affirmation that's going to help you become more and more open to the flow of money, which is available to you, the flow of work, which is available to you, the flow of opportunities, which is available to you with the energy of the sage. This is the purity. This is releasing the energy of the past. With that scorpionic energy, your next glow up, the Spirit is saying it is time for you to transcend the pain of the past, the fear, shame, guilt, and abandonment that you experienced romantically, that you experienced in your career, that you experienced financially. It is time for you to heal that so that you can soften into your femininity. It's time for you to develop a very deep sense of safety and security. And then allow the world to show up for you, which it will as a result of that deep sense of safety and security. It will show up for you as a result of you building out the belief system that says, I expect to be taken care of. Okay? And literally the perfect next right step for you is destined to be desired. It is the 3-day 2026 pre-party for the woman ready to vamp up her personal magnetism and effortlessly attract love, opportunity, and pleasure throughout the new year. Hold on, that's our timer. We're done. On day 1, we're reflecting, releasing, and resetting. We're literally doing breath work, okay? You want to get into this program so that you can do breath work alongside me, whether you're watching live or doing the replay, so that you can start healing and helping that energy to release on a physical level. On day 1, we're releasing the disappointment, frustration, and unfinished business from 2025. We're regulating your nervous system. On day 2, we're tapping into the improved identity, where we're connecting deeply with your highest timeline for 2026 and beginning to embody your most deeply desired self through new thoughts, behaviors, and vibrations. I'm going to show you how to do all of this. I am an excellent teacher, obviously. During day 3, we are tapping into your most irresistible, influential, and in high demand persona and energy. You're going to step into your personal magnetism like never before as you embody the version of yourself who owns her pleasure and knows how to use her irresistibility to receive what she desires. Okay, destined to be desired is all about feminine leadership and embodiment. It is amazing. We are going to have such a great time. Go ahead and click the link in the description box to enroll now and join us. It's literally $22. It's going to be the greatest investment that you make in yourself for 2025 and going into 2026. I am so fucking excited for the D2BD. Will you be at the D2BD? You need to be inside of the D2BD. I'm telling you, it's going to be the party of the fucking year. Hello. All right. Let's move on to pile number 2. Oh, like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over to the D2BD. Thank you.
Yeah, she bad. Yeah, I fuck with her persona. Picture perfect, her name Lisa, fuck the Mona. Bitches wanna be her, so they out here trying to clone her. Yeah, all these bitches bad, but they ain't got nothing on her. Damn, she bad. Yeah, she thick. Picture perfect, they gon' have to wife her quick.
Hello, darling. Welcome, my gorgeous pile number 2. For those of you who chose the second picture or pile number 2, let's get into your reading. Hi. Okay, we're going to start off with the astrology die. So tapping into pile number two's energy, spirit, what do they need to hear about their glow up? We have the North Node in Aries in the 10th house. This is very good. Your glow up is in your career. Aries is the first. Always, 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 Aries is the first. Aries is the number one. Aries is the trailblazer. Okay. With North Node in Aries in the 10th house, this tells me that the comfort zone would be in Libra in the 4th house. Okay. So you guys could definitely have North Node in the 10th, South Node in the 4th, North Node in Aries. Take what resonates. It doesn't have to resonate at all, but if it does resonate and align with your birth chart, pay attention to that. You could literally have Aries on the cusp of your 10th or Aries energy within your 10th house, right? Okay. Hold on. I need to get comfortable. Oy. Okay. Oh my God. My freaking, hold on. Okay. Okay. South Node in Libra in the 4th house. The 4th house is home. The 4th house is our internal world. It's our internal dialogue. The 4th house is our home. And so the 4th house is not an energy that you're just going to invite anybody into. The 4th house is very intimate. And so having your South Node in Libra in the 4th house, this reads as someone who might feel more comfortable being reserved, okay? The phrase wallflower comes to mind. Somebody who's more quiet, somebody who's more to themselves. And you could be a loud person, but you're not all eyes on me. You're not the first person to, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm itching. You're not the first person to jump up and offer the answer to a question in class. You're not the first person to give your pitch and give your idea. No. You have been within yourself. You're singing that song. Get down on it. Get your back up off the wall. Dance. I don't know what they say after. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. Pile number 2. The message coming through from Spirit about your next glow up is you need to get your back up off the wall. You need to get out there. You need to dance. Where's Latrell? On the dance floor. You need to get out there. You need to dance. Oh, that's what I should have said at the beginning for today's girl chat. I didn't have anything to say. I was like, oh, I can't think of anything. Fuck it. We just need to record. But pile number 2, this is what you need to hear. Being sexy is cringy. Sexy women are cringy. Successful women are cringy. Embrace the cringe. Art is a humiliation ritual. Just kidding. It's not actually humiliating, but you have to own and honor and release your fear of the cringe, because that Libra energy wants partnership. That Libra energy wants to be accepted. That Libra energy wants to be liked. Aries energy, on the other hand, is competitive. Aries is number 1. Aries is the best, right? Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Libra versus Aries, you have held back historically up until now. You have held back and not shared and not created and not given because, oh my God, I didn't even start the timer. Oh Lord, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, we'll be mindful. Where am I? Sorry, girl, my iPad is over there dying, timer not even going. Focus. Okay. You have held back because you've been afraid The people aren't going to like you. What's that song? Who run the world? Girls. What does she say? She says, I hope you still like me. And then she says, F you, pay me. I'm sorry. I'm being so demanding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really hate to win. I'm sorry. I really hate to be the best. I'm going to say something, and it's because I have to say it. And also because I should say it. I'm the baddest bitch on planet Earth. Amen? I was having an experience where there's a guy. I thought that the guy and I were on a certain page. We were not on the same page that I thought that we were on. Okay. The page he was on, reading a completely different book, where he got to date and or hook up with and or whatever else with other women. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, except being the baddest chick this boy's ever had. When I found out the things that I found out, I felt really bad because I didn't feel bad. Okay. And I'm going to say something as a woman with an Aries stellium. And this is the energy that you have to get into for your next fucking glow up. Okay. So let's just be uncomfortable together. Let's heal it together right now. Beautiful gowns. Okay. And if you know the Aretha Franklin interview where she was asked about Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift's talents, and she didn't have anything nice to say. And so she said, beautiful gowns. And that's how I feel. Somebody else, another woman, other women, beautiful gowns. Seriously, beautiful. I'm not a hater. Beautiful gowns. Is it Natalie Annalise Hughes? Well, no. Can never be that. Can never be that. And I've said it in previous readings, not pertaining to this situation, but just in general, I hate competing against other women because I'm always going to win. And so I'm sitting and I'm having a conversation with my ancestors. And whenever I'm thinking thoughts about how amazing I am and how better I am, I'm the fucking number one. Top 2 and I'm not number 2. This is true. But I would think those thoughts and then I would feel bad. And I'd be like, oh, like, that's not right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then my ancestors are like, sorry for what? Sorry for what? Sorry for being the baddest bitch? If I was you, I wouldn't be. Sorry for what? Sorry for being amazing? Sorry for being well-rounded? Sorry for being articulate and intelligent and eloquent? Sorry for being creative? Sorry for being sexy? Sorry for being youthful and vibrant? Sorry for being every woman, it's all in me. Everything you want done, I literally do it naturally. Sorry for what? If you don't want to lose, don't compare yourself to me. That's it. Losing is optional. Don't compete. If you don't want to lose, just don't compete. And that's really the energy that you need to get into, pile number 2. Oh my God. My freaking eye. Okay, hold on. Okay, girl, I'm back. I had to go take a Benadryl. Let's resume. We got like 10 more minutes left. Okay. So, in your career, you've been having these moments where I don't want to go after that. I don't want to do that well. I can't go that high because then people are going to be mad at me, because then people are going to be catty with me, because da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Libra can be non-confrontational. Spirit is saying it's your destiny to be confrontational. And let me share. I had an experience in the beginning of my career where my YouTube channel was soaring and growing and expanding exponentially. And I had a woman, a larger creator, reach out to me under the guise that like she wanted to become my friend. And I'm like, oh my God, yes, like I love friends. And she lived in New Orleans and she's like, if you ever come down to visit. And I'm like, I want to go to New Orleans. So I end up going down to New Orleans. We end up having lunch. And I'm thinking that we're going to have a friendship, whatever. Long story short, she ends up like cursing me. It was just crazy. It was just fucking crazy, ridiculous. But the relevant part is that made me feel really, really unsafe being seen and unsafe being popular and unsafe having a large following. Because the more my career grows and expands, the larger of a spotlight I have, the more people can see me, the more these other people are going to go out of their fucking way to basically try to hurt me and like sabotage me. You know what I mean? And of course, that wasn't the first time that had happened. There have been multiple times in my life where I'm doing really good and I'm thriving and things are really amazing. And then all of a sudden, people that I thought were cool stop being cool. And all of a sudden, they start being really mean. And all of a sudden, things just get weird and everybody just starts like, jealousy, envy, all of these things. None of those are bad. Jealousy and envy, those are normal, natural human emotions. It's what we do with them that matters. So, never bad to be that. But here's my point. My point is that South Node Libran 4th house energy says, I just probably won't even compete. You're a fucking Olympian. Do you hear me? Are you listening? No, like, are you really listening? Turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. Turn me up in the headphones so you can hear me clearly. You are an Olympian, a gold medalist. I don't know shit about the Olympics. Is gold the top? You're number one. Whoever that is. I'm pretty sure it's gold. Imagine you comment. You guys are like, no, it's silver. Okay, focus. You're a fucking Olympian. You're the best. You're number one. And you're like, no, I don't want to participate because every single time I participate, I win. And then people are really upset. Because if I win, somebody else has to lose. And the message coming through from spirit guides, angels, ancestors is tell them to get their money up and not their funny up. What the fuck? Sorry. Hoes hate me because I'm the it girl. Don't call me sis because I'm not your sister. And let that be that. And let that be that. Instead of the Libran energy wants to run away and hide because somebody doesn't like them, because people are being mean to them, because people are bullying them. Libras hate confrontation. I really don't want to fight. I really, really, really don't want to fight. Aries used to give a damn, never gave a fuck. What's up? Period. Okay? It's that kind of energy. With the North Node in Aries in the 10th house, it is time to tap into your Aries fucking energy. I am here to dominate. And if you don't like it, I really understand. Very sympathetic towards you. Heart emoji. Also, you can really kiss my ass. That's your message. Amen. That was good. But seriously, that's it. It's so clear. It's so strong. It's so straight to the point. Do you hear that? Did you hear? That was a firework. Did you hear that firework? I literally paused this to do Benadryl. To take a Benadryl because eyes. And then a firework went off. And I said, oh my God, that would have been so cool if the firework went off in the thing. And then the firework just went off. Tell me you heard that firework. I know the microphone is super good, so it's possible you didn't. But I hope that you did. I hope that you did. I promise on everything. Pinky promise. There was a firework just now. You need to get into that Aries confrontational energy, which says, instead of, what if I get over there and I thrive and everything is amazing and people hate me? I'm going to be so scared. You need to get into the energy of, I was born to thrive. My desire is my destiny. You don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. But you will respect me. And you know why? Because I'm a boss. Go listen to the song Bossy by Khalees. I'm bossy. I'm the bitch y'all love to hate. I'm the chick that's raising stakes. Be that. Lean into that. You don't have to like me at all. You don't have to think that I'm a nice person at all. No, nobody has to like me. That's not a requirement. Making more money does not require more people to like you. Not a requirement. Somewhere along the way, childhood experience, it was communicated to you directly or indirectly that if people don't like you, you can't succeed. That if you do something and you piss somebody off and you make them upset enough, they will do everything to take you down and undermine you and blah, blah, blah. They had the right idea, but the wrong bitch. That's the energy you need to have. You have the right idea trying to compete, but you chose the wrong bitch to compete against. Sorry. But also, not sorry. That's your energy. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I am the best. I am the number one. I am the baddest bitch on planet Earth. You get to be the baddest bitch on planet Earth. That's fine. Your belief system doesn't impact me. We can all be the baddest bitch, right? You know that TikTok that's like, I'm the baddest bitch on my block. You can be the baddest bitch on your block. But on my block, I'm the baddest bitch, right? It's that energy. Go be the baddest bitch. And let bitches be mad that you're the baddest bitch. And cry about it, diva. Sorry. Oh, hate that. That sucks. Anyway, I love being the baddest bitch. That's all. You never had that experience where somebody held your hand and said, it's okay that you won and they lost and they're upset and you still get to celebrate. It's not bad sportsmanship. You get to celebrate your accomplishments. You get to be amazing. And with that Aries energy, it's a protective and fierce energy. The reason why people have like bullied you and picked on you and like all of that weird petty shit was because to a certain degree and a certain extent, you let them. People do shit once, you don't say anything, that's guaranteed to happen again. People disrespect you and undermine you once, you don't say anything, guaranteed to happen again. It's a fucking free-for-all. I can say whatever I want to her. I can harass her in any way that I want to. I can disrespect her in any way that I want to. She's not going to do shit. Pile number 2, you need to become the woman who will do some shit. Who will do some serious shit. I will take it there. What's that? It's a lyric by Kendrick Lamar. You want to take it to the internet? I'm going to take it there. But not that one. He says, before I take a truce, I'll take him to hell with me. I don't know if that's the exact lyric, but whatever. There's our timer. We're almost done. You need to become the woman who's willing to take it to hell. I say it all the time. You might win a battle against me, but you'll never win the war. Stepping into next level self-confidence and next level self-trust and being okay with the fact somebody is going to be mad that you're succeeding. That's not worth you suffering. You're sacrificing your happiness so that other people will be happy. You're sacrificing what feels good to you so that other people will be happy and they'll still like you and they'll still want to keep you around. That is very Libran and like the lower vibration of Libra, right? You don't have to do that. That is optional. You do not have to sacrifice yourself. What you desire gets to be important to you. What you need gets to be important to you. And one of the things that you need is to get your talents, your gifts, and your skills out there into the world. North Node in the 10th house. One of the things that you need is to be seen. The 10th house is public image, public persona, social media presence. It's how you're known in the world. It's what pops up when people Google you. You need to be Googleable. You need to be Googleable. Google yourself right now. What comes up? You need to be Googleable. You were born to be a trailblazer. Your glow up happens in your career when you stop holding back and you stop playing small because you're afraid that somebody else isn't going to like you. Fuck you. Pay me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really hope that you still like me even though I expressed my boundaries. Fuck you. Pay me. Or shut up. Hello? That's the energy. That's the vibe. Okay, pal number 2. Also, oh my God, D2BD. Perfect next right step. Literally. Destined to be Desired is the 3-day 2026 pre-party for the woman ready to vamp up her personal magnetism and effortlessly attract love, opportunity, and pleasure throughout the new year. Oh my God. During D2BD, we are literally tapping into your most magnetic self. And so what that would look like for you, pile number 2, is tapping into the version of yourself who feels safe to be wanted, who feels safe to be highly sought after, who feels safe to be seen, who feels safe to be the number fucking 1. Aries is the number 1. It is your destiny to be the number 1, one of one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me. True, untwisted. That's a Beyonce song, of course. I'm one of one. Number 1. I'm the only one. That's the energy you need to tap into. When you walk into that job interview, I am number 1. I'm the only one. I might as well be the only fucking applicant. You know those memes where they're talking about the, little white girl actresses that are always booked and busy, think like Dakota Fanning or something like that. And it's like, I know the other little white girls were sick when Dakota Fanning walked into the fucking casting room. They knew they weren't getting that role. That's what you need to be. You need to be Dakota Fanning. I know the other applicants are sick. The second I walk into the interview room, I know they're sick. The second they see me, they know the job is gone. The second I walk onto the scene, they're sick. They know the man is mine. Amen? Amen. Okay? D2BD is where I'm helping you to tap into and to embody the energy of the version of yourself who is the one. Also, it's $22. Come on. Easy yes. Click the link in the description box to grab your tickets, and I'll see you this weekend. Or you can catch the replay. You have until December 31st to enroll. So click the link, click the link, click the link. Okay, I'm done. Oh, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, now I'm done.
Yeah, she bad. Yeah, I fuck with her persona. Picture perfect, her name Lisa, fuck the Mona. Bitches wanna be her, so they out here trying to clone her. Yeah, all these bitches bad, but they ain't got nothing on her. Damn, she bad. Yeah, she thick. Picture perfect, they gon' have to wife her quick.
Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we are tapping into messages from Spirit about your glow up. It's maybe confirmation, it's maybe some advice and support. I don't know what's going to come out, but the first 2 piles were really, really good. So I'm super excited to see what's coming through for you. You chose this kind of martini glass moment, and the words on the photo say, I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Of course, those are lyrics from Ariana Grande's hit single, 7 Rings. I don't know if it was a single, but I think it actually was a single. So you might want to go and listen to 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. All right, we're going to get started with your astrology die, tapping into the energy of pile number 3. Spirit, what do they need to hear about their next glow up? South Node, 12th house, Aries. This is insane. Because in pile number 2, we literally got North Node in Aries in the 10th house. So it's weird that we have the nodes and this Aries energy. We're going to pull cards and we're going to see. I'm not saying it's connected. I just mean, like, that's weird. Okay. South node in Aries in the 12th house. Independent. Do you know what that means? Let's start with the 12. Spirit, what's the 12th house? Yep. 5 of Swords. Okay. What's Aries? Oh my God. I thought it was going to fall on the floor, but it didn't. Okay. What's Aries? The Star. This is good. What is the South node? What is the South node? For the people who chose pile number 3, what is the South node? Come on. No. Ooh, good. 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is one of those where the picture isn't super clear right now, but... Oh my God, I hit the camera. I'm sorry. The picture isn't super clear right now, but... I'm getting pieces. So we're going to take it one step at a time, and we're going to do this together. Okay. Let me get your timer. Let me get your timer. Okay. 5 of Swords, 12th house. This is giving Matilda, I'm big and you're small, and I'm right and you're wrong, and I'm tall and you're little, and I'm smart and you're dumb, you know? You had an experience, Aries, thinking about what it would mean to have Aries on the cusp of your 12th house. You had an experience where your individuality, we got the Star, which is very Aquarian, right? Your individuality was shut down. No. By someone, caregiver, parent, teacher, authority figure, who basically was like, I'm right, you're wrong. Okay, this is the kind of energy of a parent who's like, you live in my house, and when you live under my roof, you follow my rules. Okay, that was kind of hard to get out. Authoritative energy. And your individuality wasn't encouraged. 2 swords are black, 3 swords are white, and there's a black scorpion and there's a white scorpion. The black scorpion with 2 swords, this reminds me of the 2 of Swords card. This is somebody whose heart chakra was blocked off, and their heart chakra being blocked off impacted the way that they were raising you or teaching you or guiding you, leading you. And it resulted in 3 of Swords, which is pain and heartbreak for you. This is the energy of, like, let's say growing up, you really wanted to be an artist. You're like, I'm going to be a photographer. And your parent is like, a photographer? You want to go to school and you want to study photography? And school costs this many thousands of dollars. You want to take out tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loans to study photography? Not on my watch. 2 of Swords, because this person wasn't someone who was tuned in, tapped and turned on to their hearts, their heart space, their emotions, their higher self. And so you would have been raised hearing or seeing a lot of, you can't do that, we can't do that, we can't afford that, that's not right, that's not safe. Your individuality, the Star. The thing that's going to set you apart from everyone else in the world was discouraged. Okay. And it could have also been an experience where, like, people didn't understand your personality. You felt like you were the odd one out. And so you had to conform in order to be liked, in order to be accepted. Okay. the Star. I can just feel that, like, in my heart. I feel like you've been having a lot of, like, heart activations. Like, have you ever had an experience where you've cried and you have felt like a pain in your chest? It feels like that. Like, you have experienced, because this doesn't just look like cracks in a tree trunk. This looks like cracks in a foundation that's opening up to allow light to come in. Are you following me? You're having this like heart chakra activation and you are being like broken open right now. This could literally look like dreams. When I think of this 12th house energy, I'm thinking about Piscean energy. I'm thinking about creative energy. Having my... Okay. I need to fix this. It's going to bother me if I don't fix it as well as I can. Hold on. I'm doing my best. The camera is opposite, so I just get a little bit... Okay. That's enough. You could have an experience with the Star, the cosmic guide. Literally, I feel nauseous all of a sudden. There's something that you want to move towards. North Node, Libra, 6th house. It's like you... Sorry, I hit my table with my ring. You were surrounded by people who are basically saying you can't be an individual, or your original ideas aren't good enough, or you're not going to be accepted, you're not going to be loved. But your North Node in Libra in the 6th house, I'm not saying that's the placement you have, it's just the energy. It's like you were supposed to be in connections and in community. It could be romantic, but it's just relationships. You were meant to be in connection and in community with people who understand your artistic, like, heart, basically, and desires, and the kind of art that you want to create. And it's like you're having these moments lately where things just feel like they're getting broken down, torn down, triggered, activated, and like that call towards next level creativity. Fireworks just went off. I don't think you could hear it. That call towards creativity is so strong. The message from Spirit is to answer that call. See the line where the sky meets the sea? It calls me. And no one knows how far it goes. Go watch the movie Moana. Go listen to the Moana soundtrack. Because you have to think about it on a subconscious level, on an energetic level, on an expectations level. You grew up in an environment where your creativity and individuality was being stepped on, smushed, limited, restricted. And so your individuality became, and your creativity became something very secret, something that you don't talk about, something that you don't share about, something that you're not open about when you're first meeting people. And it's almost like this idea of like, my individuality isn't acceptable. It's not beautiful. It's not good enough. It's not, good enough. And so if you were having this experience in your childhood where your creativity and your individuality is being doused in those early years, when your subconscious is bust wide open, you're going to develop the belief system. You're going to develop the expectation that the world is full of people who are not going to accept me for who I truly am. The world is full of people who aren't going to understand my desire to pursue this creative way of living and being. The world is full of people that are not going to accept my individuality. And so you're going to have that experience where you're going to attract and be a vibrational match to people in your adulthood that also are saying no to your individuality. And so then it just like continues to reaffirm that old story that the world isn't going to support me. I need to just continue not giving my gifts out there into the world. And with this Five of Swords energy, it's not even necessarily that your caregivers or your parents or whatever were trying to hurt you. It's a protective energy. They could have literally just been like, it's not safe to be a creative. That's not stable. That's not guaranteed. It's not safe to blah, 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 blah. I want you to go down the route that's safe. I want you to be taken care of. I want you to be okay. So they could have been behaving out of what they perceived to be love, right? They could have perceived themselves to be acting in your best interest, but it was really hurting you and it was really wounding you very deeply. And so now the message from Spirit about your glow up is that the experiences that you had growing up and even the experiences that you have attracted up until then, they're not a reflection of everything that's available to you. In fact, it is your destiny, your anointing, and your calling to create a life experience where you are surrounded by people who understand you and people who really appreciate your like creativity, your creative gifts. You're a star. Stars stand out. Stars, like celebrities, are well known. They have followings and things like that. Stars also that we see in the night sky. The sun, the center of our solar system, is a star. Stars are, maybe not the sun, stars are things that you want to look at. They're beautiful things that you want to observe. Pile number 3, your individuality and your creativity is that je ne sais quoi. And the message coming through from Spirit is that the world needs what you have to offer, and the world is asking for what you have to offer, and there's a place for you. In whatever industry or arena it is that you're wanting to go into, there's a place for you there. But are you going to commit to breaking out of what has been in order to step into next level visibility? Because that's what this is. It's not just being seen and being known like, oh, hey, there's that woman, pile number 3. I know her. I know her face. It's next level visibility, like being known for something. And not just any random thing, but being known for what lights your soul on fire. Being known for your passion. Being known for your purpose. You have something or some things very significant and powerful to contribute to the world. Tree. Giving you this fruit. I pass on the fruit that was given to me. Go listen to Bigger by Beyonce. It's from the album The Gift. Because this also feels ancestral. Like you had an ancestor that was a painter. Even if they didn't paint professionally, maybe they did. You want to get into photography. You had an ancestor that was into, like, for example, writing and directing and all of these other things are a huge part of my life purpose. When I moved to New York City for college and I was 18, I was really committed to vlogging. I just knew that I wanted to vlog. And then I learned later that my grandfather was a man who loved to record. And so we have home video from the 1960s of just my family and like family life. And there's like footage of the first original Disneyland opening, and it's like black and white and like so fucking cool. And one day we will use that footage for very amazing things. And we have like footage of Dodger Stadium being built and all of this stuff. And it's like, wow, my grandfather, who was a country musician, was also into, we can say videography, we can say cinematography, and things like that. We have similar interests. And the creative gifts and talents and skills that are in me were also in him. And who knows who else came before him that passed on those gifts and talents and skills. And so I feel like this is also ancestral because this is a root. This is a tree stump. These gifts that you have and that creativity, you're not the first. It might not be something that's talked about. It might not be something that's discussed, or it might not be something that you have an awareness of. I feel like you do. I feel like if you did a little bit of research into your family, you could find it, especially now with the energy that you're in and your heart opening and expanding. There's some creative energy there. And it's inside of you. And the call isn't out there at all. It's inside me. It's like the tides always falling and rising. I will carry you here in my heart. You remind me that come what may, I know the way. Your next glow up is about self-trust. Trusting the desires of your heart. Trusting the desire to create. I was just thinking about this before I sat down to record. I was thinking about my future and all of my potential and all of the amazing things I'm doing in my life. And I was just like, I'm going to be on Broadway. Right now, I'm taking pole dancing lessons. Well, they haven't started yet, but I'm preparing. Like literally in like 2 weeks, I'm taking pole dancing lessons. And that's just one step on the journey towards me becoming a burlesque dancer. So there's going to be a period of my life where I'm going to be a burlesque dancer, and you guys are going to get to come see me live and see me really perform. Because yes, YouTube is one thing, and like, yes, we're fun, and like, yes, there's dramatics, but I'm sitting and I'm channeling and I'm receiving messages. Is there a certain level of performance? I mean, yes, because I'm a thespian, so I'm going to do what I'm going to do, but you've never seen me perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know what this girl is capable of. You know what I'm saying? And that's the energy. That's the vibe. I was thinking about, I'm going to have this moment. I'm stepping stones and moving towards. I'm going to have this moment, and it's going to be burlesque, and it's going to be so amazing, and it's going to be so good. Why did I bring that up? There was a reason. I brought that up for a reason. Oh, maybe I just wanted to share that. That I'm so excited. No, there was a reason. God, please help me. I know I brought that up for a reason. Okay, so I said, in a couple of weeks, for example, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing, we were talking about, we don't have time, fuck it. Come back, watch another reading, and I'm sure the message will come back to us. Okay, let's wrap this up. The star, the cosmic guide. You are meant to thrive, and you can honor your creative talents and gifts and skills. Oh, that's what it was. Thank you. It was about nurturing. I used to think I'm going to be on Broadway. Well, when I was younger, like high school, I never auditioned for the musicals because I couldn't sing. Little did I know, my voice can carry a very beautiful tune. Also, singing is a skill that anybody can develop. When I was in high school, I really wanted to be in the musicals because I'm amazing. And also, that's like the biggest fucking production of the year. And the other productions are fine, but it's like the biggest, the largest, you know. I really wanted to be in the musical, but I was never in the musical because I couldn't sing. So I didn't even try. And I did like student directing in the musicals and like dance captaining in the musicals and things like that. So like I was always involved, but not involved to the point where I had a lead role and I was center stage and I was singing and all of these things. I have wanted to sing and I have had the desire to sing for all of my life. My father is a great singer. My grandfather, obviously, country musician. I have 2 older sisters that I don't speak of. Don't ask about them. They can sing. Do you know how that feels? To be in a family where everybody's fucking musically talented and gifted. And you try to sing and apparently it sounds bad. You know those TikTok videos where the people are like, let me see if I can sing this song and, you know, maybe I have some talent. I can quit this job. And then they start singing and it sounds bad. And they're like, you know what? Or the people in the comment section are like, I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. They're like, you know what? Go ahead and clock back in. At the end of your break, go ahead and clock back in. Go ahead and keep that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that energy where I wasn't putting myself out there. I wasn't trying and I wasn't doing all of the things that I wanted to do in my life creatively because I felt like I wasn't good enough. So when I was in high school, I had the desire to sing and the desire to be the lead in a musical, but no follow through, no try. Versus now today, I was just talking and like kind of like joking with myself and my guys. And I'm like, you know, and then after that, we'll do Broadway. I'll be on Broadway for a while. I won't do Broadway for a really long time. I just don't want to. It just doesn't light me up. But I will be on Broadway. There will be rave reviews. I'll collect a couple Tonys. You know, nothing too crazy. And that'll just be that on that. And that'll just be the period of my life that I was on Broadway. And it's so weird, surreal, thinking about where I was versus where I am. When in the past I had the desire, but no action. And I just was like, I can't do it. I'm not even going to try. Versus today, we all know. I said I'm going to be on Broadway. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Might not be tomorrow, might not be next week. That's not my number one goal right now. That's not even my goal for 2026. I'm saying before this beautiful vessel, before my soul exits this fabulous, amazing, wonderful vessel, I will be on Broadway and I will receive Tonys. I will be on Broadway and I will receive Tonys, right? There's an expectation there. There's a trust there. Of course I get to have that there. And that's why I brought all of that up. I started dancing again this year. I really wanted to dance, but they didn't have like dance classes and blah, blah, blah. I ended up finding dance classes through my gym. Amazing. So I start dancing again, and then dancing again turns into pole dancing and all of the other things that come along with that. Floor work and choreography and heels class and like all that stuff. And then after that, I know is burlesque. And it's just about the progression. The reason why I brought all of that up is because you get to grow and expand. I feel like you will follow a similar journey where it's like you don't have to go from 0 to 100. If you're taking little tiny steps, that's okay. Take it one day at a time. And you might be focusing on one skill and one thing today, and you don't even know it, but it's going to lead you to your desires. Are you understanding? I didn't start the beginning of this year thinking, I've got to get into pole dancing. I didn't start the beginning of this year really thinking about fitness at all. I was in an embodiment coaching session and my body communicated to me, you need to challenge me. You don't challenge me. You don't know all of the things that I am capable of. And then that resulted in me starting to go to the gym consistently just to push my body and challenge myself. Turns out, kind of fucking amazing. Oh my God, I'm invincible. That created a transformation. Along that journey came growth and expansion of my own personal confidence and XCS appeal, which has been amazing. And then my natural next level and next step is pole dance. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So you get to follow yourself and trust your instincts and focus on what is my next right step? What is the skill that I want to develop right now? What is the thing that I want to practice right now? What feels good to me? What lights me up? What interests me? What do I want to start looking into and trying? That thing doesn't have to be the thing that you do forever and ever and ever. You might grow, you might evolve, you might go into a different direction, but things are going to loop around and they're going to come together. I've been saying I want to do burlesque for years. It just was never a priority. And now the normal, natural progression of my life is powerfully moving me in the direction where I'm headed to burlesque sooner than later. So you can trust yourself and you can trust your journey, okay? And the destined to be desired, I can't think of the fucking name. What is it? 2026 pre-party is such a great place for you to be, to start tapping into this energy because it's a safe space. And when you're connecting with me live or in the replay or, via email, if you can't catch us live and you're going to send your Q&As, when you're connecting with me and you're connecting with with my energy, you're connecting to the energy with somebody who fucking believes. I believe in your ability to reach your goals. I can see your potential so clearly, psychically. There's nothing in me that's going, maybe you can't do it. Maybe it's not possible. I'm the complete opposite fucking person. I believe in your dreams so fucking deeply. I believe that your desire is your destiny. I believe that you are destined to be desired. I believe that you are destined for stardom, no matter what that looks like in any industry. I believe that if God put it on your heart, then you do get to have it in this lifetime. I believe that it is your birthright. I believe that you are entitled to your success, your desires. And my job as a coach is literally to help you bridge that gap between your own disbelief and your belief so that you can attract and allow in and actually live out your dream in the physical, in the 3D reality, right? I had one of my clients, I'm obsessed with her, Jordan. We've worked together on multiple occasions. She joined us for the latest mini mastermind that happened this last weekend. And she's focusing on moving to Boston right now. We shifted some stuff around her move to Boston and her career and her next level. And immediately she's texting me, oh my God, opportunity. Oh my God, I found this on LinkedIn. I made this connection. This person emailed me. This person emailed me and said this and this and this and this and this. Things are powerfully moving forward for her in her life. Why? Because she got into the energy of someone who sees very clearly what she is capable of and who is willing to hold the standard and the vibration of her success, even when she's wobbling. And that makes it so much easier for her to bridge the gap between her disbelief and her belief and actually get real, positive, tangible results. During Destined to Be Desired, over the course of 3 days, we are doing exercises, journaling, breath work, meditations, and EFT tapping to get you tuned in, tapped, and turned on to your most successful self and your highest 2026 timeline. I'm so incredibly excited for this powerful work that we're doing. We start this weekend. Click the link in the description box to join us, and you can join live or you can catch the replays. Did I already say there was going to be Q&As? So if you have questions about manifestation and different things like that that you want answered, this is your time. If you know me, you know I typically don't do Q&A stuff randomly and stuff like that. So this is such a great opportunity. Okay, click the link in the description box. I love you lots. Like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over there. And I will see you in Destined to be Desired. Oh, bye. And Merry Christmas.